Oops, I may have lied to you guys last time. Alright, so this chapter starts off with Red arriving in Vermilion City. I might have remembered something wrong last time. So last time, Red helped Bill and learned a little bit about Bill's PC system, and I could have sworn that Bill gave him tickets to the SSN. I guess not. So now Red has arrived in Vermilion City, sees a giant boat, and he's like, I'm gonna sneak in on that. First of all, why would he even bother? I don't know, it's cool to see a boat, but like, does he have a reason to go on there? I don't know. Anyway, so he goes on, he sneaks on, he's like, I don't want to get caught, whatever. And he's looking around, and out of the porthole, he sees something like kind of shine, I guess. And he looks in, and turns out it's a Pokemon, maybe? Maybe a Pokemon. At least a shadow like a Pokemon. And that kind of freaks him out. And he ends up getting caught by some of the sailors that work on the boat. And he gets kicked off, basically, is the end of that. So he's sitting outside of the boat and thinking, okay, well, I just got kicked off. And an old man approaches him and tells him that he is the president of the Pokemon fan club of Vermilion City, at least. And why doesn't he come with him? So Red goes to the Pokemon fan club, learns about how much they love cute Pokemon and whatnot, and that's when things take a turn. A guy runs in saying, my Pokemon's been stolen. What am I gonna do? And all of them kind of look like, sorry, but and Red's like the only one that like is gonna do something about it. So he starts talking about like, well, how are these people? How are the thieves mass transporting Pokemon? Because apparently this is a reoccurring thing, and he starts brainstorming, and he sees the boat again, and he goes, where's that boat going? And the old man, the president, says, oh, that's Lieutenant Surge's boat. He uses to transport goods and merchandise and just supplies between Vermilion City and Cinnabar Island. Red's like, well, I saw something suspicious, so I'm going to go check it out. I guess. So he wants to go and take a look at what's going on there. They're all like, no, don't go, it's too dangerous, you're a kid, whatever. And he doesn't care because he's a Pokemon trainer, or whatever, he's Red. Pikachu with him, I'm sure Pikachu would love that. Pikachu already doesn't really like Red that much, so I'm sure he'll love being left with an old man to be squeezed and cuddled. So Red goes back to the boat, sneaks back on, and he's taking a look around because he knew there was something suspicious. He doesn't quite find what he thought was there, and he sees a Pokeball and goes to pick it up. Turns out it's Voltorb. That trick hasn't been done before, am I right? And he basically, the Voltorb zaps his Poliwhirl that he has with him, and Poliwhirl's down for the count. And basically he gets attacked at the end, and he's like, whoa, oh god, my Poliwhirl. And Lieutenant Surge shows up, and that's basically, it leaves on a cliffhanger, basically. So a couple of things that I found amusing and things that I found interesting. The first thing is the amusing part. The Pokemon fan club only ever like cute Pokemon. They do not like kind of rough looking Pokemon. So they love Poliwhirl, they love Pikachu. I think Bulbasaur they were cool with, as far as I know. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what, but they love Poliwhirl. Poliwhirl is just like this cute, like, brown guy. So they love cute Pokemon. Number 2 is Red. I went over Red seeing a Pokeball and it turning out to be a Voltorb. That's a reoccurring thing. But one thing I found interesting is the Voltorb was the size of a Pokeball. Like, I don't know how big Voltorb's supposed to actually be in the Pokedex and whatnot, but like I always imagined it being like a beach ball size at least, or bigger maybe even. And instead, it's like this little tiny like ball, like this tiny ball. So that's kind of an interesting thing that I never. I mean, baby Voltorb. I don't know. Is that the size of Voltorb in general? I honestly don't know. I'll look it up later, but I don't know. I found that kind of a funny, interesting thing. It was just like otherwise it would have been like. I think part of it is that they want the reader to think it's also a Pokeball, even though it's like if it was a bigger ball, it would be just like, oh come on, Red, that's obviously that's not a Pokeball. Obviously that's a Pokemon, and whatever. But in this case, you're both the reader and Red are being tricked in a sense. So that's actually, I guess, kind of cool. I found this chapter was fun. It was a fun chapter. Red arrived on the scene. He did some stupid stuff. I don't know why why would that be the first thing he decided to do? Cool, yeah, it's a cool boat, but like, who just stows away on a boat for no reason? He's like, what if the boat took off? Then he would be stuck on that boat. I don't know. Pokemon fan club's kind of cool. I like I like that they're kind of goofy a little bit, and Pikachu is gonna kill them all. I don't know what Pikachu is thinking, but it's not good. It's not a good thing. Also, I like that this ends on a cliffhanger. There have been some kind of cliffhangers before, but nothing that's like, oh, Red's in trouble and now we gotta wait for the next chapter kind of thing. So this is a very nice way to end it. I'm wondering what's the deal with Lieutenant Surge. Are we gonna make a wild guess here? I don't know the exact details, but I'm gonna make a guess. There are Pokemon being stolen. Red seems to think that a giant boat is the best way to get them out of the city without people really paying attention to it. Lieutenant Surge, the Vermilion City Gym leader, owns that boat, or at least runs it, moving goods and supplies and whatever merchandise out of the city to Cinnabar Island, presumably other places too, and then he shows up after Red gets attacked by a Pokemon on the ship. Something's up here. I'm not gonna make any I don't know what's gonna happen next, but I have a strange feeling that Lieutenant Surge is behind this. I think he's like, okay, so let's just I'm gonna hold off for now, but let me just sow this little seed here. So you got Koga, seemingly Koga, part of Team Rocket. Now you got Pokemon being stolen. I don't know if this has anything to do with Team Rocket in general, or whether it's just like crime syndicate kind of thing. But Lieutenant Surge is also there. Are all of the gym leaders bad or something? I don't know. I won't go any further than that because I honestly would like to wait. For all I know, he's there and he's like, oh, hey, what are you doing on my boat? These are my Pokemon. Oh, you're looking for stolen Pokemon? Oh, let me help you. Like, for all I know, he's there to help, but I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. But yeah, this chapter was a fun and interesting chapter. Got some development without it being too fast paced, I guess. Some stuff happened, but not enough to feel like, I don't know. It was some stuff happened, some decent stuff happened. We ended on a cliffhanger that's actually really cool. Red's in trouble, but I don't know. Alright, well, I guess that's all I have to say about this chapter. Let me know what you guys think of this chapter. Do you think Lieutenant Surge is a bad guy? Do you think he's just there to help Red? I don't know. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed anything I had to say. And remember to subscribe so you can keep up with future videos going forward. I will see you guys in another video. Bye-bye.